We're back with the excellent, gorgeous, obviously youthful and amazing Claire Blyth from Red Setter.
Good descriptions.
Absolutely. It's deserved. Claire and I have had many a fun time together. She's put up with me in various events.
Lots of fun.
We found a friendship through shared pain and wisdom and dance music, weirdly.
Dance music, clubbing.
Clubbing days. Did you see
Absolutely.
I went to that in pursuit of repetitive beats in Leeds?
Oh, isn't that so cool? I saw it in Brighton last year.
It's
incredible.
incredible.
And you do feel like you're on the M62 looking for a rave. Like it's really, really cool. It's like an AI thing, if anyone's not heard of it. An AI thing where... AI thing? It's a VR. No, not AI thing. VR thing. It's VR thing, isn't it?
Yeah, we're showing our
age. Where you feel like, I know. You sort of go into this scene where you're looking for a rave and then you end up at the rave.
Yes.
And it's all Darren Emerson from Underworld that's kind of headed the whole thing up. It's
no,
so good.
It's not him.
Is it not?
No, it's a completely different person, but it's really funny, right? Because everybody makes that mistake. I made that mistake because I went to it.
It's a different Darren Emerson.
Different Darren Emerson.
What?
And Darren Emerson, the artist, the VR artist, who's on LinkedIn, I wrote about my experience of going to this press preview, and he sent me an amazing message on LinkedIn. It was just like, I can't remember what he said, but it really made me like, my bottom lip wobble. And it was something like, everything you wrote was just what I was trying to exactly achieve.
Brilliant.
Because for me, I went on there and I thought, oh, this is going to be fun. It'll be really nostalgic. And the minute Orbital's chime set in, I just burst into tears. I was absolutely...
Did you?
I was streaming, absolutely crying my heart out.
Oh my God, I love that in the nicest sort of possible way. It's like, it was so evocative, wasn't it? It was so sort of...
It's so weird because like I don't know whether you feel this way, Claire, but I feel like maybe you don't, maybe it's just me, or maybe it's a generational thing. I don't know. But in journalism, we're always taught that it's not about us. It's about the other person. So we spend a lot of our career, in my case, 25 years. It's not about us. And then you kind of... you can't help but lose yourself a little bit along the way.
Yes.
I'm not saying that you've gone through this, but this is my personal thing.
Alex, my husband, says that so we run Red Setter together, and he's a business journalist and his background's all in business journalism. So it's sort of more similar kind of career to your path, really. You have to meet him at some point.
I'd love to.
Yeah, he was saying the same thing, that it's a bit weird having a whole career where you're ghostwriting for people and you kind of almost take up that sort of role of showcasing other people the entire time, even though your writing's fantastic and you're doing really good stuff, you're not quite recognised for it.
Yeah, and you're busy as well, and you guys will know how much it takes to sort of build a business. It can really overwhelm and overtake the life. And I think you get to a stage, maybe it's a midlife crisis in my case, where you think, who am I? Do I have lived experience? Does my voice count? Which is why you see me come out more on socials and just being myself. Screw it. We're only here once, right? So might as well have fun.
Absolutely.
So that, I think, I've been going through a little moment. Recently, Claire. And I think it all, when I was on that motorway in the car and Orbital's chime was playing, I just suddenly thought, shit, my youth, where's all the time gone?
Yeah, wow. Bloody hell, yeah, it's changed a lot.
And all the people are not here anymore who took clubbing a bit too far. And
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if I've got that.
Lovely Tay. Okay, we are here not to talk about me. This is where we, at The Spark, get to know you a little bit better with a load of lovely questions. For listeners' information, we always send a bunch of questions before this interview so our guests can basically choose them. So I always find it quite interesting what you choose. What's a medium or discipline you secretly wish you were good at?
Design. I think one of the reasons, there are many reasons that I set up Red Setter. And the main reason is the voice of design being lost and people not quite seeing the value. Lots of people don't even know it's a thing and all that kind of stuff, like graphic design, people don't see as important in life, and it's super important.
Yeah.
But If I could, I think the reason that I did it in the first place was also because I really wish I was an amazing designer. So I thought this is kind of like getting through the sort of back door of getting into an industry that I absolutely love and want to tell the stories of. But I'd love, if I could have like, a separate trail of sliding doors style life, I'd love to be an amazing designer.
Yeah, I know what you mean. People always say, why did you start Creative Boom? You're not an artist or a designer. I said, well, what difference does that make? I love art and design. And
exactly. I could be one day.
Yeah, I could start a gallery or, something.
Oh, you know what? I was speaking to Christoph, I can't remember his surname, he's a lovely guy, and he's the Vice Chancellor of the Royal College of Art. I'm going to do a podcast with him coming up in the next series. He's super lovely. And he was saying to me that they've got a 6-month diploma, so you don't have to do a degree at the Royal College of Art. 6-month diploma, and they have just had an 84-year-old woman sign up for it. And she's doing jewellery making, and he said she's amazing. It's the oldest student they've ever had, but they're really encouraging that. And I was like, oh my God, so that means... even if I don't become an amazing designer, maybe at some point I could be at the RCA.
It's never too late. This is what I told myself. There was actually a voice in my head before I started putting myself out there, Claire. I thought, you're too old for this, Katy. What are you thinking? You're too old. You need to just disappear now.
I mean, obviously, I'm saying yes. I'm not saying yes. You are.
Yes, get back in your box.
Yeah, good point. What the hell? No.
I know what you mean. But
completely. Just get rid of that. Do it anyway. There isn't a point in your life where you have to start winding it all down. That's insane.
Well, interesting. I don't know if you get this, but I had quite a few private messages from other women a similar age to us. And they were like, oh, it's so brave. So brave. I love what you're doing. I love it. Keep doing it. And I'm like, why does it need to be brave? It doesn't need to be brave.
Yeah, it's true. Just get out there and do it and put yourself out there. And I say go out there and do it and put yourself out there.
You don't have to.
You don't have to. And if it would have been, 5-6 years ago, where are we now? 2025. I had hypnotism in 2019 for fear of public speaking that was really, really bad. Like, I just couldn't do it. And every time I got in front of an audience, I could just about do it in Red Setter when there's 20 or so of us. But if I got in front of an audience of people I didn't know, no matter how big it was, I just couldn't do it. So I couldn't have done the podcast. I couldn't have done this. I couldn't have done any of that because I'd just be so worried. It was like a phobic reaction. Like, it would just overcome me as soon as I started talking. And I had hypnotism in 2019, just pre-lockdown. And it just changed everything. It's just got rid of all that giving a shit bit, but not all of it, 80% of it from my head.
That's incredible. I might do that as well.
Game-changing. You don't need it.
Well, to be honest, I think my equivalent was my back injury last year. I think spending a year on the floor and having pain and not being able to sleep, that doesn't half give you a jolt up the backside.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. I don't know how you went through that and managed to still do Creative Boom and still... most people don't know.
I don't know how I did it either. But I'm proud of myself because I think that's the thing. When you go through a tough time, you really do know, you find out what you're made of. My goodness.
Yeah, totally.
Just a stubborn bugger that won't give up. When did you last feel completely out of your depth and what happened next?
Oh, God, I think that would probably go back to the public speaking thing again. That was definitely...
But you're so good at it.
Oh God, I don't think I'm so good at it, but I think I'm getting better and I feel happier doing it. And it now doesn't totally freak me out. Like, I love doing live podcast recordings and I love talking in front of an audience. And as long as I know what I'm talking about and I feel like a level of confidence that I just didn't have before. Yeah. But I did a course in public speaking in 2019, which is what tipped me over the edge. And the guy that was running it said to me afterwards, I don't think you've got a problem with public speaking. I think you've got a problem with liking yourself. You need to go on a course of how to like yourself. And it really upset me. Like, I was in tears for ages after it. Yeah, I was just like, I think I do like myself. I don't understand. Maybe I'm denying it. I think I do like myself. But I just get a phobic reaction whenever I start speaking. I can't speak properly.
But the thing is, people like assume that you have to be a certain way. I think you've got a gentle, soft way about you that's very appealing, very endearing and very engaging. And when I saw you at D&AD Festival, I don't know if you spotted me in the crowd, but I was like literally in the crowd going... like a little fangirl.
Brilliant. I didn't spot you in the crowd. I saw you afterwards, but
I did. I was like, oh my God. Okay, as soon as I saw you, I was like, oh yes, and found my little seat, put my little headphones on. Because I just think you're amazing. Yeah, I would never have guessed.
But yeah, I really enjoy it now. And it used to be the thing that I felt so out of my depth in and used to absolutely terrify me. But at that point, I kind of realised how you can rewire your brain. I just used to think that if you thought a certain way or you were afflicted by some sort of fear or something like that, you just had to either try and get over it, or I didn't realise there was a way you could actually just rewire your brain and think of things differently. And now I kind of think, if I don't like doing something or I don't want to do something, I've kind of got a thing at the moment about just trying to introduce some stillness into my life and try to just sit there and read for an hour or two and sit there and just be really focused and calm. And I think if I keep practicing that, then I'll be able to do that as well. I feel like you can just rewire the way you think.
You absolutely can. I also had somebody who gave me some great advice. They said, whenever you're about to do a podcast or a talk or something that you might be a little bit anxious about, a bit nervous about, which is normal, it's human.
Yeah.
You just remember you're not there. People are not there to watch or listen to you because of you. You're there to serve them and give them something of value. And I thought that was so lovely because it just completely reframed things. And I thought, well, okay, so I'm not just dancing about on a stage. Actually, I'm here to do something of value.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it was lovely. I think we always have voices either in our head that come from a place we cannot decipher. It might be something from childhood. It might be from a bully.
Yeah.
There are voices, more recent voices. I remember I was, I went and interviewed an artist, and he said to me something like, "Yeah, you're all right, but you lack." What did he say? You have very low self-esteem, and it really hit me. It really hurt me and affected me for a while, actually. And I'm annoyed with myself that it did. But then I got talking to other women in the industry, and he's done it to about 4 or 5 other people.
Wow, that's interesting.
So when you then...
What a dickhead.
Yeah. So when you reframe and you realise actually what people say to you that might be hurtful is probably more about them than you.
Totally.
Then that completely destroys the power that sentence has ever had on you.
That's really good advice.
Where does he live? I'm going to go and have a word.
Yeah, we'll go around and have a word. But it's not true. I think it's really easy to say things like that, and then you can believe it and get sort of sucked into the whole thing. But as soon as I had hypnotism, that actually showed me it was from an experience I had at junior school with a teacher losing the temper at me and going nuts about the fact that I couldn't remember some words in an assembly. And it all kind of went back to me as an 8-year-old or something. And now I've kind of reprocessed that in my head. It's all fine. And generally I do like myself. It's all right.
You're amazing. I would have said to that teacher, gosh, that's a very unprofessional thing to say. Have you ever thought about maybe retraining as a teacher? See, this is what I think now. I think of all the things that people have said to me where I wish I could have said something at the time.
Yeah, if you had a more mature head on you and go back and reframe it, definitely.
But Claire, how powerful is it? Because I'm literally rubbing my hands now in glee. And I'm thinking, bring it on, bitches. Bring it on. Because whatever you say to me, it's not going to have any power over me, and I will speak up.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like voguing. Honestly,
brilliant.
We've had enough shit for so many years. I'm not dealing with it anymore. If anyone says anything shitty like that to me or you, again, I will speak up.
Yeah, me too.
It won't take 3 pints of Stella to get there.
Maybe.
What is a small ritual or habit that makes your day better?
Oh, I was thinking about this and was thinking I'm going to sound like a right dick for saying this, but I'm just going to say it anyway because I don't really care. It's meditation.
That doesn't make you a dick.
But sort of meditation and micro meditation. Okay. I know it doesn't make you a dick, but it's just I think it's...
Oh, I do meditation.
I live in Brighton and everyone is just there's loads of my mates and me as well. I was I do yoga, I do meditation.
I'm a yummy mummy.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't really feel like that person, but I started doing meditation a few years ago and it's just changed everything. Generally, I've just got all sorts of shit going off in my head all the time. And although I started trying to do it like 20 minutes 2 times a day, which has never happened. I think I've done it 20 minutes once a day, quite a few times. But now what I do car meditation. So I drop my daughter off at school.
Oh.
And then I've got like a half an hour period where I need to get to work, and it only takes like 15 minutes. So I'll generally pull over at the side of the road. So if anyone sees me in Brighton looking like I'm asleep in a car with my sunglasses on, so hopefully no one will look.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And just do 15 minutes of just breathing and meditation. And it just makes such a difference. But even micro meditation, if I can feel there's too much going on in my head, just go into one of the Zoom pods in the office or go into a room on my own and just having 2 minutes of just focus on my breath. Just sorts my head out.
So
nice.
Good. We forget to breathe, don't we? And it's just so good for you to have a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And
yeah, massively changes the way you feel.
It really does. And then you realise how stressed you are. It's like, oh God, I'm carrying so much tension up here. I mean,
totally.
All I'm doing is running an art and design platform. What's going on?
Have you read James Nestor's book, Breath?
I've got it on my shelf. I haven't got round to it. Come on, you
so
know
good.
me. You know me. Like,
don't worry, I've got a pile like that next to my bed.
Yeah,
but
same.
I listened to this as an audiobook because I thought I'm never going to get around to actually reading it. But it's amazing. And it's kind of one of those things. We're talking to a friend about it, and he was saying, why are you learning how to breathe? That's ridiculous. Like, surely there's... But this won Royal Academy Science Book of the Year, so it's not like some ridiculous theory that one person's got. It's really, really important stuff.
I think Tom's read
the
it.
way you feel.
I think he did. I think he was really moved by it as well, and went through a phase where he was doing meditation. He's forgotten it now.
I do that all the time. Just go up and down with the whole thing.
I'm actually making a list. I use an app called Things on the Mac, and I'm going to start putting my daily tasks in, because it'll be the only way that I do them, because I'm very much a task person. So the first thing is to do my 10-minute routine, which keeps my back happy. My second one is to go for my half an hour morning walk. My third one in the evening.
I need to start doing that.
Yeah, do it.
Do you do it without a phone? That's what I wanted. That's what I keep the idea of stillness. Go for a walk without a phone. It terrifies me slightly.
Would I be able to do that? Because normally I listen to a podcast.
So this is what I'm trying to get to with the idea of sort of stillness in my mind.
Right.
Of just going for a walk with my sort of high-tech digital Casio watch. So I know at least what time it is.
At least you know what steps you're doing.
Yeah, completely. And then I'm not taking a phone. But
I love that.
It doesn't happen that often.
And listen to the birds. We should. And listen to the sea in your case.
Exactly.
I meditate by ironing. I'm a sad ironer.
I wish I could get some pleasure through that. I hate it, but I've got a few friends who swear by it.
Oh, I go into a flow state, and I don't think about anything. I'm just ironing. And it's lovely.
Right, if you fancy a weekend in Brighton, I can do a whole retreat based on that in my house.
100%, I'm there. I'm particularly good with shirts.
Perfect.
Now, I really love this question, because I, too, I'm so, like, I can be transported back, like I told you, with In Pursuit of Repetitive Beats, that being in the car, being the music. What's a scent or smell that instantly takes you back to a memory?
You know what? The only thing that came to mind, and the overwhelming thing that came to mind that really makes me laugh, is early teenage Body Shop White Musk and Dewberry perfume.
Oh my God.
As soon as I said that, I just had an overwhelming feeling of that, and going out for the first time and discovering nights out and discovering going clubbing and stuff like that. Really smelling quite heavily of Body Shop White Musk.
Now, a lot of people, no, I think I had that as well. What was the red rectangular one? Was it Charlie Red?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Remember
I had
that
Lulu
one?
as well, which was like overpoweringly sickening. Smell it now and it really makes me want to throw up.
And CK1, we went through a
CK1,
phase.
I still like CK1.
It is a real, that was when we were growing up a bit. We were starting to get a bit posher with our scents.
Yeah, a bit posher, less sickening on the scents.
Do you feel like you're really out of touch with perfume? Because I'm in the market. I've had a Tom Ford Velvet Orchid scent for about 2 years, because I barely use it.
And Tom Ford's pretty classic.
Well, it was a Christmas present, but I've run out. I need a new one.
I discovered it's quite expensive perfume and feels like a bit of an indulgence, but I really like it. Le Labo.
Oh, yes. Everyone's talking about that.
Yeah, the Le Labo perfumes are just amazing. They're green matcha tea, green tea 23 or something like that. It's my
really
favourite perfume now.
Nice.
It lasts for ages and it is a bit of an indulgence, but I do love it.
Should we try and get some free stuff? Right, go. You do the advert. This podcast, this podcast is
sponsored
by.
Definitely.
I don't care. I'm a whore.
It's valuable for the audience. Everyone needs a Le Labo perfume.
Send me all the free stuff. Travel me around the world. I'll do it. I'm not one of these ones that denies that I like the perks of being a journalist. Wish those days still existed. Yeah, I think scent is a powerful thing. It's I get this weird thing when I hear a drone of an overhead plane go over. My nose goes fuzzy and my heart swells and my stomach does a flip. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird?
Oh my God, definitely. It's
when it's coming down.
I think it's such a powerful, but just from the smell of the plane.
Not the smell. It's not a scent. It's a sound.
Okay. So the sense of it being there,
and then but it makes my nose go fuzzy, and I just have this overwhelming feeling of safety and homeliness. It's really weird.
Oh wow, were you around that kind of thing when you were little?
I think so. Well, we lived south, about 35, 40 miles south of Manchester Airport. So you would hear the planes coming in. They would drone it, that kind of change in shift of altitude where it sort of drones and it goes overhead. I think that's what I found really unnerving about the pandemic, when everything just went quiet. I was like, oh, I don't like this. I need planes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I just thought the most ridiculous example of smells and the evocative sort of side of things is this going to make me sound like a bit of a nutcase. But so we used to go on holiday to Spain and Mallorca a lot when I was little, when I was probably 6 to 14 or something with my mum and dad, and used to really love it. And you go to Spain and Mallorca and Magaluf and places like that, and it just can smell a bit of sewerage and stuff like that, a bit on the pooey side of things.
Yeah.
Sometimes now, in the summer, we'll be walking through Brighton or London or something like that. And someone's like, oh, what is that smell? And I'm like, oh, God, it reminds me of holidays. I really like it. You see, what the hell? It smells of open sewage. And I'm like, I know, but I don't know. It just makes me happy in some way. I'm not going to adopt it as a new Le Labo scent, but...
No, the smell of Mallorca. Oh, I'm getting notes of last night's dinner.
Absolutely.
Oh, I always when I think of summer, I think I get that is it Tropicana sun cream?
The Tropicana sun cream, absolutely. It's sort of coconut base,
Takes me back.
Definitely.
Being a kid again and your mum shouting you over and saying, before you go in the pool, come here, and then they slather you in the stuff.
I do that with my kids now, so I think that's fair enough.
I'm very grateful that I had a lovely parents. Well, they're still around. My mum was always a sun worshipper, so she always had sun cream.
Oh, so am I. My dad used to wear carrot oil.
Oh God!
And just constantly,
that brown stuff.
The brown stuff. No SPF in it whatsoever. Yeah, I stare out in the sun all the time now. I just sit in the shade.
I prefer it. I like being warm but cool.
Yeah, me too.
And just reading my book in the shade, isn't a nice little glass of something cold. Perfect. Right, next question. I don't know why I said that in a German accent. Dear me, grew up with a low. Right, what is...
Hair flick, go on.
Oh, God. What is something you would love to believe in? No, I'm not. I'm alienating a lot of my audience here. We have some lovely German listeners. So I do apologise.
It's just a lower and the take on it, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Apparently it's really popular in France.
Is it?
Apparently, yeah.
Still?
I don't know. But that was the last I heard. I found that quite surprising. Anyway, what's something you'd love to believe in, even if it's not real?
Oh God, I think that's more of a deeper one. That it's hard not to want to believe in life after death.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if it's the scientist side of me. Sort of say scientist side of me. I studied biology at university and haven't thought about it since. But I'd like to consider myself to have scientific roots.
Yeah, biology. Wow.
So it's I used to really like it, and then I think doing a degree in it kind of put me off and realised it wasn't very me. But that's what I love about design, that kind of mixture of science and art.
Yes.
The sort of through kind of the graphic design side of things and branding, how it sort of breaks through it. But things like life after death makes no real sense and doesn't have that kind of scientific backing, but maybe it will one day, and I'd love to be able to believe it because it'd be bloody brilliant.
Well, what do you think heaven's going to be like then if you end up there? I mean, let's be honest, you've got, maybe a 26% chance of making it to heaven. You didn't know
I'm not so sure about that. Jesus.
Oh.
I'd like to think of it as not in a heaven and hell style way, because that would freak me out too much.
Everybody gets a chance to try again.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe if you were bad, you get sent back down as a snail and then you have to work your way back up again.
Yeah, you could be a butterfly, you could sort of reappear on Earth, you could be a ghost and just do people's head in with stuff. No idea. But I like the idea that your consciousness lives on. But whether it's real, surely not.
I love ghosts.
Don't know.
I love ghost stories. I don't know if I believe in it. I'd love to think there was life after death. I'd like to think I'm like you. I'm going to keep an open mind.
Yeah, that's it. It makes no possible sense until I listen to loads of stories that people have where I'm like, oh my God, shit, maybe that is something. Maybe it is true.
Tom said he once had an out-of-body experience where he floated to the corner of the room and could look down and looked on his body. And I was like, where was this? He was like, oh, it was at a house party back in the day. I was like, right, okay.
That doesn't count. We've all had that.
Yeah, maybe. Yes. Next question. Good grief. Let's move on. Actually, going back to your fond memories of your first night out, I need to tell our listeners, because this is so cool about you. For your 40th birthday, you got a DJ in, didn't you?
Oh my God, Graham Park came down to Brighton and DJ'd it was so cool.
Graham Park?
Graham Park actually said yes and came down and DJ'd at my 40th, which was mind-blowing. So I used to sneak out age 16 to the Hacienda and go and see Graham Park, and just didn't think there was a cat and hell's chance that he'd actually do it. And my friend Nick, his kids went to the same school as his son. And he was like, just give him a call. So I looked on his website and got in touch, and then he called one day. I was like properly starstruck, just going, I don't know if I can actually speak to him. Oh my God. And he's lovely. Really, really. Him and his wife came down to Brighton for the weekend and they're both super lovely.
That is awesome.
It was a very good party.
Let's make it happen again. Let's bring Carl Cox in as well. And
I think Carl Cox definitely. Carl Cox isn't doing anything. It's something about Universe in Ibiza, but surely you'd do my 50th.
Absolutely. Yeah. 100%. I mean,
he'd be fine.
He would love it. He really would. I mean, he is somebody who really enjoys what he does. I love watching him DJ.
Oh my God,
YouTube.
he's amazing.
Oh, he's so good.
He is. He's so happy, and so I really like him. A friend of mine, Mark Vesey, does photography and does photographs, collections of stuff, and he does collections of records and things like that. And he recently did one. He went over to Melbourne to see Carl and went to his place and his massive music room and did a collection of his favourite music and photographed it all. It's so good.
Oh my God, I'm so jealous. He is my absolute favourite DJ, even better than Jeff Mills, even better than
Jeff Mills,
proper tribal techno back in the day. Oh yes, brilliant.
Definitely. I love that you mentioned Dave Beer on
yes,
Back to Basics, so good. But so many. I need to sort something out for my next big birthday.
Have you seen my Silly Leeds vlog yet on YouTube?
No.
So you get to see me interview Dave Beer.
No way! Oh my God!
And I was really starstruck, and I panicked and I said, "How old are you now, Dave?" And he went 65. And I went, "Bloody hell, you old bastard!" But I was just trying to make him relax and get him into the. But it just, I
imagine it worked.
But the thing is, he laughed and he said, "Thanks for the compliment." I went, "You're all right. You're looking all right, love." But that's what I do. I kind of, you and I had all of these experiences, and I think it's made us really good talking with people. Maybe not always. I wonder if Dave was really offended. Hope not. But the banter that you learn and the kind of
definitely.
Let's not take this too seriously. Let's not take ourselves too seriously. You get a vibe for people, and obviously there was a bit of a chat in the run-up to that. But you need to watch it, because I want your feedback. You get to see me do the In Pursuit of Repetitive Beats experience, and it's just
I need to have a look at it. Right, I'm going to look at this after we've spoken.
I'm gonna be doing more vlogs. So if you've got any experiences or things that I can go to that would fit the style of what I'm doing, what I want to do is I want to go to cities and have a local creative show me around and then go and do something. So,
oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. All right, let me have a think.
All right. Superstition wise, what is something you secretly or not so secretly follow?
Oh, Magpies, the whole...
Oh, one for sorrow.
Yeah, one for sorrow, two for joy. So it'd always be in my head. It does my head in. I've now even, I'll be in a serious meeting with someone and see one outside and sort of like go like that to salute a magpie, like really surreptitiously so they won't notice. But I feel like I have to.
Yes. Do you look and try and find a second one?
Yeah, always try and find a second one. Very rarely find a second one.
Bastards.
I know, it's not on.
Those birds.
And I wouldn't mind it. I've not even had an experience where it does actually indicate the rest of my day, but I just, for some unknown reason, I think it's stuck with me as... I wouldn't encourage walking under a ladder.
Oh my God, no, never.
Definitely not. I'd always avoid that. Oh, I can never remember if a black cat's lucky or not lucky. Is it not lucky?
Is it, if it runs in front of you, it's unlucky? I don't know.
I think it might be different here than in the States as well, which is totally... I think it might be unlucky here and lucky in the States, or the other way around.
I'll say it's lucky from now on, because they're always running in front of me, those little bastards.
Well, there you go. It's obviously lucky. Look at you.
I don't know. The decade I've had so far, blimey.
You've come through it.
I've come through it. I've come out.
You're doing good stuff.
Well, this is what we're talking about the whole time, wasn't it? Look at what's come out of it. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Positive.
Totally. Yeah, completely. No, I'd feel the same.
I now have lots of self-esteem. Thank you very much. Dream dinner guest, dead or alive?
Dead or alive. I prefer them alive, but...
You don't want them while lifting their head.
Yeah.
Can you just pass the soul? Oh, yeah, sorry. Are you in heaven?
I'm not into dodgy smells that much, but...
Oh, the dead.
I was thinking about this. I was thinking, God, I feel like there should be a bigger part. If I felt I could have influence stuff, like you'd have a dinner party with all world leaders like Trump and Putin and Keir Starmer and all sort of people and try and sort things out, because obviously I'm well capable of doing that. Try and sort things out and try and not help... Well, see why they're behaving the way they are and try and stop it all. But in actual reality, I don't think that I'd have any influence in that at all. And I think it would just be a thoroughly miserable night. So I'm going to say Madonna.
Yes.
Because I love her and she's awesome.
Oh, she'd be
really fun.
She'd
be really fascinating. The stories she'd have about everything she's done in her life. I think she's super inspiring.
Yeah, tell us all about everyone. Give us all the gossip.
Exactly. Who have you met? What have you done? She's so cool. She's still totally knocking it out at what I think she's producing amazing stuff still, and I think amazing. She gets knocked so much, but she's like super awesome.
She is. She's been herself. She's been ahead of the curve. She's spotted trends more than anyone, any musician I know. She is the queen of pop. She always will be.
Absolutely. Yeah, spotted trends just as they're happening in like the underground clubs, and then brings it out into the pop, and she's so good.
And reinvents herself and doesn't give a fuck what people think of her.
Exactly. That's the whole thing, that she just plows through it all, and brilliant.
And now she's getting grief for, tweakments and dressing the way she does. I mean,
she's got grief for everything her entire life. She's always got grief for everything she's ever done. So I'm sure she's used to it, and that's what makes her happy. Screw it, she can do what she wants. She's Madonna.
She can do whatever she wants. She's fabulous. She's fabulous.
She is fabulous.
Now we're going to end... Well, we're not quite finished because we've got a question from our previous guest, which was Brian Collins. What a character.
Yes, absolutely. I love Brian.
He's so funny. Yeah. He's such a character.
Definitely.
What emoji do you overuse, Claire?
All emojis. I cringe myself when writing stuff, but I feel emojis are so good. I can't not do it. I do think they're just such an amazing addition to... They change... It's that whole thing that an email can be taken or a text can be taken out of context.
Yeah.
And I know then you can use it in a passive-aggressive way and write horrible things and put a smiley face next to it. But I don't do that. But just... I think it conveys the way you actually feel with smiley faces or sort of laughing and hearts and, the sort of... I use everything. There's llama emojis. There's those diving masks emojis using the day, swimming things. So good. It brings language to life, written language to life.
But what's your most used?
Just the happy face. It's
the
really boring,
happy face.
Isn't it?
Is that what you said? That's the back to the acid house days.
Yeah, the smiley face. It's in my roots.
But isn't it weird? Like emojis just can change through generations. Certain things mean different things to different kids, really.
Like aubergines,
peaches.
Peaches, yeah, absolutely.
And the eyes emoji, which I've been using on Creative Beam for the last 16 years. Well, maybe not the last 16 years, maybe the last decade. Yeah, apparently that means naked.
Does it? I didn't know that.
And apparently if you use it on Grindr, it means something else.
I'm going to need to look that up afterwards.
Yeah, I found that out just recently. I was like, oh, interesting. Okay, so for all this time I've been requesting that. Oh, okay.
I'm assuming Creative Boom's not on Grindr, so I think you should be okay.
Oh, I love it. They are cheeky, though. They can get away with murder if somebody leaves a kind of, disgruntled comment, something that's a bit fed up. I just reply with the eyes emoji. Doesn't need to say anything else.
That's it. Just read into it what you want.
Absolutely. It's wonderful. Now, speaking of reading into things, what you want, this is a crazily difficult question to answer, but it's a brilliant one. What is one question you may not want the answer to, but you should ask anyway?
Yeah, I know. I read that and was like, yeah, thanks, Brian. That's a good question. Cheers. God, you know what? I haven't got a specific answer to it. There isn't one question. However, I made a conscious decision quite a while ago. I can't remember how long ago, 7 or 8 years ago, to be as super direct as I could be and to ask the difficult questions. So I think now I just ask the difficult questions. So I think I used to avoid, asking clients like how happy you are with the results. Where are we going? Where could we improve? What could we get better at? What could we do about this? Tell me in detail, like, how do you feel about the relationship? All that kind of stuff. How effective is what we're doing? Like, we ask our clients every 6 months, like, how likely do you think we are to have an impact on your business? And all that kind of stuff. Now I just run towards it because I've realised that we do reviews with people at Red Setter, and I'd come out of it thinking, I think they got the message there if there was like a problem or something. And they'd come out of it going, oh my God, that was amazing. I'm doing really, really well. Because I just wasn't being direct in what I was saying. And it's not fair on people because I was just trying to hold back and try and, in my mind, be nice. But it's not actually being nice. You're being a little bit sort of almost dishonest with people because you're trying to put a nice spin on everything.
Yeah.
So I kind of tried to take away all the nice spins. Hopefully I'm still nice, good to hang out with, not a total arse.
Yeah,
take away all the nice spins and be like super direct. So it's, I think, just the idea of ask the difficult question. If you don't want the answer to something, then that's exactly where you should be going.
You and Brian have a lot in common. That's definitely the sentiment he was talking about last time.
Okay, that's good.
Now, have you got a question for the next guest?
I was going to say, it's nowhere near as cryptic as Brian's, but just what excites you about where design could be going? In, say, 5 years' time, what excites you about the design industry? And it's impossible to predict, but yeah, what cool stuff's coming up?
That is brilliant. I don't know who our next guest is yet, but I will put that to them next time. And
brilliant.
On that note, this leaves me to say, Claire, it has been a pleasure, as always. Thank you so much for coming on the Creative Beam podcast.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I've absolutely loved it.